Cedar Point's brand new boardwalk section of the park opened today, May 6th. This is your full tour of the boardwalk area of the park. We're gonna go around to every attraction in this area of the park. The boardwalk is just a circle, so we will eventually wrap it over there, but we're gonna go this way first. The first ride you'll come across in the boardwalk. This section wasn't really changed too much, but you will come across Max Air. This is a frisbee ride, probably the best flat ride in the park. And then right across the path is Troika. This is a typical, I believe, Huss type flat ride, not sure the exact name of it. But it's called Troika, very fun flat ride. You'll see these at nearly every American amusement park. And then just here is Dodgems. This is a typical Dodgem attraction. Everyone knows what Dodgems are. There's also another one down there, but that's technically in the Planet Snoopy section. And then right across the way, you can see the Grand Pavilion. We'll get to that in a minute. But there is a path here that splits off and goes straight to the Grand Pavilion, just connecting the circle. This attraction is called Giant Wheel, just a typical Ferris wheel. To the right here is another one of those paths that splits the circle. It's just an easy way to cut across. But here is the entrance to Calypso, formerly known as Tiki Twirl. This is just a classic spinning flat ride. Everyone knows what these are. A lot of fair type rides around here. Continuing on just past Calypso, here's the other Dodgems ride I was talking about, but this is one of the newer attractions. It's really just a relocation from another area of the park. It is called Matterhorn. It received a few visual upgrades with some colder type colors, also snowflakes on the side. I don't particularly like it, this attraction, but I know it's one of the more popular flat rides in the park. Speaking of popular flat rides, up ahead is another relocated flat ride, and also got a visual upgrade and a rename. This used to be Scrambler by Corkscrew. It's now known as Atomic Scrambler. They got much more vibrant colors. It looks great in this area of the park. Scrambler is one of the most well-rounded flat rides. It's pretty fun. Never has a line, so it's good to hop on when you're nearby. Now we're starting to get to the end of this first half of the circle. And there is actually a connection path down there that you may see that usually was not there. And then on this other side, here's another boardwalk sign. These are from, I believe, the 60s, 70s, somewhere around that time. There used to be a Cedar Point sign on the road. It was removed. Tony Clark did say he wanted to put in those Cedar Point signs right back in on the road, but it would take up too much space, so they settled with putting two boardwalk signs here. Now you can see, what you can see from anywhere in this area of the park, the brand new Wild Mouse coaster. Fortunately, it's not open right now, but we are hoping to get our first rides in soon. Now we're at Windseeker. Windseeker is been here for a while. I believe it opened back in 2011. It's one of the main thrill rides in the park, and also is a very beautiful location right on the lake. But now we're on the brand new path with Wild Mouse going right here. Now we're back to this connector path, and this is where the actual entrance to Wild Mouse is. Now we are going to be at the bulk of the tour, the Grand Pavilion. This Grand Pavilion is a brand new building. It's huge, it's really nice, and there's three different restaurants inside, all to check out right here. We are now entering the Grand Pavilion, the newest building in the park. This is the main little restaurant in this area of the park. This is the main restaurant in the Grand Pavilion. Just a quick overview of the menu. They have shrimp, fried fish, chicken tenders, some sides such as salad, noodles, rolls. There's a small patio. There's also two exits from the patio. Now we're gonna head upstairs. Upstairs is where the main sections of the Grand Pavilion are. Right here, there is a little snack bar with some cheese curds, little flatbread pizza, pretzel sticks, typical snack foods. And over here is one of the best patios in the park. Probably my favorite patio, the Grand Pavilion, because you get a great view of Wild Mouse and the main overlook of the park. Over here is another condiment station and also another patio. We're getting to that though. As we pass another condiment station down here, you can see the actual main staircase to get upstairs. This is right behind the grand entrance of the Grand Pavilion. Over here, this is a bar. They do serve non-alcoholic beverages, with some very nice seating around as well. They were serving non-alcoholic beverages on Media Day, so we did get to try some of the flavors. Then over here, past all the nice seating and more condiments, is another one of the patios. This one faces Gatekeeper and the lake. There's also another secondary staircase right here. And now we're at the biggest and main patio, which is right opposite the actual bar. This is the lake patio. I believe there are 4 different doors that you can enter the lake patio from. As we head downstairs from the bar area, we're gonna be right back by the main restaurant. There is also a secondary patio on this side. If the one patio is a little too crowded, you can always come on over here and sit down in this patio, which is the exact same setup as the other one. That concludes the small tour of the Grand Pavilion. And now we're heading back outside to finish up the circular loop. Right past the Grand Pavilion here is the very last attraction in the Boardwalk, which is, of course, Gatekeeper. This opened back in 2013 as a fan favorite coaster in the park. Right now it has about a 2-hour wait because it is opening day, but Gatekeeper usually only has a 30-minute wait. So this area of the park is definitely the busiest right now, but it's also, in my opinion, probably the best area of the park. Maybe Frontier Town's a little better, but I feel like the Grand Pavilion really hits this place home. This Grand Pavilion is a fantastic place to come and sit. And Gatekeeper and Wild Mouse and all the other attractions are great as well. So that concludes the tour. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment what you think of the Boardwalk and have a great rest of your day.